Hi, welcome to Made Up Movie Reviews here on Addison Mueller.
I got some me and Ollie's granola to go with our martinis. I asked for mine on the rocks, but I guess they didn't listen. I'll just add some granola to it.
Ew, dude, no. So today, Josie's going to be reviewing movies that I've seen, but she hasn't. And we're going to see how close she gets to the actual plot. It tasted bad, didn't it?
We'll swallow it.
So the first movie won Best Picture this year. It is The Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water is a pristine movie about the love between a merman and his human friend. Yeah. And they don't they make love in a shower?
Yeah.
Quite frankly, that is why this movie got its award. My review for the movie is the only reason it got its award is because the scaly fandom was here for it.
Okay, so what is The Shape of Water actually? Let's see how close she got. From master storyteller Guillermo del Toro comes The Shape of Water, an otherworldly fable set against the backdrop of Cold War Erica, my favorite.
Erica.
In the hidden, high-security government laboratory where she works, lonely Elisa is trapped in a life of isolation. Elisa's life is changed forever when she and coworker Zelda discover a secret classified experiment. It's the fish man that she has intercourse with. Weird movie.
So I was right.
You were pretty close. You were pretty spot on.
There
I'd
we
say.
go.
Movie number 2 was nominated for Best Picture, but lost A Shape of Water this year. Phantom Thread. What do you think that was about?
So, Phantom, right? This is about a rug. Could you believe it? Would you believe it if I told you that Aladdin's carpet died?
I would.
And they made a movie about him called Phantom Thread. Because, in the movie, he gets, he turns into thread. He goes around the world looking for his good old friend, Ali. But Ali is dead.
Prince Ali.
Ali is the Phantom.
Ali Ababwa?
Yeah. Ali is dead. And then there's the Phantom Thread.
Alright, let's see how close she was. Set in 1950s London, Reynolds Woodcock, is a renowned dressmaker whose fastidious life is disrupted by a young, strong-willed woman, Alma, who becomes his muse and lover. The next movie is a Christmas classic, Krampus.
So, there might be some heated comments because I haven't seen Krampus. Most people have, right?
Krampus is so good.
Is it actually?
No.
I know what it's more or less about. It is about the evil goat devil man Santa, who's not Santa but comes to get the bad children who Santa doesn't want. It's like getting coal for Christmas is getting Krampus for Christmas.
It's like getting coal for Christmas except you die.
Yeah, except you die.
Let's see how close Josie actually got to Krampus. When his dysfunctional family clashes over the holidays, young Max is disillusioned and turns his back on Christmas. Little does he know, this lack of festive spirit has unleashed the wrath of Krampus, a demonic force of ancient evil intent on punishing non-believers. All hell breaks loose as beloved holiday icons take on a monstrous life of their own, laying siege to the fractured family's home and forcing them to fight for each other.
It would have been a much better movie if they fought each other.
Oh my god, Hunger Games Christmas edition.
So I was spot on.
Yeah, that was pretty accurate.
All right.
Well done. The next movie Josie's going to be reviewing is another Best Picture winner, Dances with Wolves.
I've heard of this.
Okay. That's half the battle.
There's this girl, right? And her name is Anna Kendrick. And
yeah, spot on so far.
She is a furry. And what she does for a living, she has a farm full of wolves. And it's like a strip club for furries. And they come and they watch the wolves dance with Anna Kendrick.
And that one Best Picture.
And that one Best Picture. Did you like That wasn't Anna Kendrick a good choice for that role?
Alright, let's see how close Josie was. I can't. Lieutenant John Dunbar is dubbed a hero after he accidentally leads Union troops to a victory during the Civil War. He requests a position on the western frontier, but finds it deserted. He soon finds out he is not alone, but he meets a wolf he dubs Two Socks and a curious Indian tribe. Dunbar quickly makes friends with the tribe and discovers a white woman who was raised by the Indians. He gradually earns respect for these native people and sheds his white man's ways.
So Anna Kendrick was in it.
The next movie Josie's going to be reviewing is Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
See, I know this one.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's good.
Have you ever seen Rango?
The one with
Rango is
the one
this
with the
movie
lizard
with
man?
with Johnny Depp, and he plays a lizard named Rango. This movie, Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, is the sequel to Rango. So in Rango, they resolved the problem of not having enough water. They had a drought. They found the water. They got it back. And Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, the women take over. And it becomes a battle between sexes of who should be in charge, until at the very end they realize equality is the best way to do it.
Let's see how far off Josie is. 2 drag queens and a transgender woman contract to perform a drag show at a resort in Alice Springs, a resort town in a remote Australian desert. They head west from Sydney aboard their lavender bus, Priscilla. En route, it is discovered that the woman they've contracted with is Anthony's wife. That's one of the drag queens. Their bus breaks down and is repaired by Bob. He travels on with them.
I thought I was pretty close.
Really? Alright, the next movie you're going to review is Last Witch Hunter.
This is one of my favorites.
Is it?
The movie is about a man, and the world is overrun by these witches.
Yeah.
You know, they're everywhere. They're at every corner and every street. And this man takes it on to himself to become a witch hunter, to rid the world of these evil creatures. And along the way, he falls in love with one of these witches. And they have a child.
Oh,
And
wow.
their
That's a
child
big progression.
becomes the last witch hunter.
2 in the sequel.
The sequel.
I picked The Last Witch Hunter to be on this list because I regard it as one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Hey, is that Liam?
Is that?
I tell you about the time that we were on vacation and we came back after like 8 days of being on vacation, and Liam was sitting in our yard and he popped his head up from behind a sign and goes, "Hey guys!" And we were like, "Why are you here?" And then one time I was here home alone and Liam just walked into my house and goes, "Hello?"
How did you get in?
Let's see how far off or close Josie was. Cursed with immortality after a fierce battle with a dark coven of witches and their horrifying witch queen, the evil sorceress who plagued the world with Black Death, the valiant warrior, Calder, walks this earth for 800 years. As the last of the witch slayers, Calder, along with the Dolans, this ancient brotherhood of the
The Dolan twins?
Yes, the Dolan twins. They're in this.
Oh my god! I hate them.
Oh, Dolan,
Dolan twins collab with us.
Alright, can I continue reading now?
You may.
As the last of the witch slayers, Calder, along with the Dolans, the ancient brotherhood of the secret Axe and Cross Order, work tirelessly to keep the fragile truce between humans and witches, without knowing, however, that a modern coven intends on ushering in a new age by unleashing another plague. Is Calder all that stands between mankind's future and total annihilation? Pretty letter.
The name was pretty.
I just started choking on some of the granola. The last movie that Josie's going to be reviewing is Brought from Fire.
Brought from Fire is about a girl who is half phoenix. Phoenixes are reborn from their ashes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Therefore, this girl, every time she gets killed or dies, she comes back to life.
Okay.
So
It's Happy Death Day.
it is.
That was a good movie.
This movie is basically, like, there's a purge, right? It's like basically the purge. But every time this girl gets killed, she comes back.
That's a
And then
plot
she
twist.
kills the person that killed her. So she just ends up massacring most of the world.
I would watch that.
Wouldn't you?
That sounds good.
That sounds really good. We should direct a movie.
Oh my god. Let's see how close Josie was. Chris Taylor leaves his university studies to enlist in combat duty in Vietnam in 1967. Once he's on the ground in the middle of battle, his idealism fades. Infighting in his unit between Staff Sergeant Barnes, who believes nearby villagers are harboring Viet Cong soldiers, and Sergeant Elias, who has a more sympathetic view of the locals, ends up pitting the soldiers against each other as well as against the enemy. Now, Josie, are you ready for the dramatic plot twist? One of the movies that you just reviewed is fake. Now, your options are Shape of Water, Phantom Thread, Krampus, Dances with Wolves, Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, Last Witch Hunter, Brought from Fire.
Brought from Fire.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Josie, you're a winner, baby.
I knew it because the other ones said like they had to do with it.
For Brought from Fire, I read the description of the movie Platoon.
Dunkirk.
No, it was Platoon.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be
That
Dunkirk.
wasn't Dunkirk. That's nothing what Dunkirk was about.
I thought Dunkirk was about like bombing.
It was. So that's why I said we should make Brought from Fire.
Because we could.
Because it wasn't the name of an actual movie.
2050, we will bring to you Brought from Fire, which is a story of a female human phoenix hybrid who is
They just
existing.
heard you describe all
who is
this.
I'm clarifying. Who is existing during the apocalyptic purge,
Oh, okay.
right?
So the not too near future.
So the not too near future. And this girl is trying to prevent the apocalypse by killing the people who kill
Naturally.
her every time.
Mm-hmm.
But therefore, she is killing more and more people. Ending up with her causing
The government
apocalypse.
planned it all along. Oh my gosh, we need to write this.
All right.
Oh my god. Well, thank you. Go. Done. We're done. Bye. See you next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye! Oh, no. I thought it was just going to be water, and then I got a little bit of olive right on the back end.
Go lay down!
That's what I noticed.
Go lay down! Buddy, go lay down.